Welcome to my Mozambique vlog, guys. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Mozambique, she's beautiful.
And I'm headed to the airport. It's early in the morning. Everybody's asleep, guys. That's why I'm whispering. And I'm heading to Maputo. So let's travel together.
Guys, I'm in Johannesburg. And I'm here for the next 3 hours. I have a layover of 3 hours before I catch my connecting flight to Maputo. And yeah, I'm trying to go find the lounge. I'm trying to go find the lounge and pass time. I'm so sleepy, but let me settle in and then I'll catch you guys up on the flight. So I found a lounge. I want to see how it is. I've never been here before. Usually when I come, I go to Aspire Lounge all the time. So, but I've asked ChatGPT and they've said this one is a good one too. So let's try it out and see how it is.
guys, we made it to Maputo, Mozambique. Gosh, guys, that was a long flight. I'll tell you all about it, guys. But I'm glad that we made it. It's the next morning. I have slept. I think I slept like at 10 p.m. and it's now almost 9. No, actually, yeah, it's a little past 9. I woke up maybe around 7, but I didn't sleep really well because I think I woke up at 5, which is like 6 a.m. Kenyan time. So I guess my body was still trying to keep up with the time zone. So I woke up I think at 5, and then I went back to sleep, woke up again at 7, I went back to sleep, and then now I woke up at 8:30 ish, and I feel much better and well rested. That was a trip, guys. That was a trip. We'll talk about it in a minute. But guys, what I want to show you, let me show you something. This place, it's absolutely stunning. Up, oh my God. Let me show you the view that I've woken up to, guys. What? What? The door is kind of heavy because, let me show you why. Because this view, damn. Okay, let's. Guys, look at this view. What? Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So, so beautiful. So this is the Indian Ocean, and look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And I'm standing right at the balcony of this hotel. So actually, I'm staying at the Radisson, and I'm so glad I chose this location because what? It was worth the trip. It is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh my God. Mozambique, she's beautiful. The Indian Ocean, right at the Indian Ocean. I mean, this is amazing. It's really hot. I think it's like almost 30 degrees already, and it's just 9 in the morning. So let's go back in where there's an AC and talk about the trip because y'all, what's going on? Because y'all, that was crazy. That was crazy, guy. Getting here was super crazy. So anyway, let me set you guys somewhere here, and we can chit chat a little bit. I didn't come with my tripod, so I don't know where I'm going to place you guys. I feel like I need to place you guys a little higher. Maybe over here. Yeah. Don't mind the mess at the back, guys, because I'm still quite puffy. My eyes. Anyway, don't mind the mess at the back because y'all, usually when I check into any hotel, I'll unpack and get right at home, but it wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. And anyway, I'm actually checking out today because I'm flying to another city. Yeah, so guys, I'm in Maputo. This is going to be home for the next few days, 5 days. I'm here for a 5-day work trip. It's actually a work trip. So I don't know how much of the work trip I'll show you, but I'll bring you along as much as I can possibly. But because it's work, I don't know. We'll see how much I can bring you. So today is Tuesday. Yesterday was pretty much travel day. Listen, my flight from Nairobi was leaving at 6 in the morning. So for a flight leaving at 6 in the morning, I needed to be at the airport by 3:34. So for you to leave home at 3:34, that means you need to start getting ready at what 3? No, 2. At 2. So on Sunday, I spent the day with my family. We were celebrating Angel's birthday and my other cousin whose birthday was on Saturday. So we had like a joint family thing. And so And so that was Saturday, and we spent the night there. And then on Sunday, went back home, right? And so when we went back home in the evening, and that was the night my flat was leaving, like Sunday night into Monday morning. So Sunday, I didn't sleep because I got home. I had stuff to do. I was even editing the video that you guys just watched last week, so that because I knew I won't have time to edit and schedule it. So I wanted to edit and schedule it, so that we don't miss a week. Guys, do you see how much sacrifice we make for you guys? But anyway, so I was able to do that. I packed, and by the time I was done editing, packing, and getting stuff ready, it was already time to get ready to go to the airport. So Sunday night, I did not sleep at all. So I think I talked to you guys. I think I talked to you guys when I was leaving for the airport. And so yeah, it was my first time flying with Airlink. Um, the flight was okay. I think I actually slept most of it, but it was a very short flight, so 4 hours. So as soon as they served us breakfast, I slept. So I would say I probably slept 2.5 hours because I was so sleepy. But when you sleep on the flight, I was flying economy. I wasn't flying business class, guys. I was flying economy, so you're cramped up. So that sleep was a nap. It wasn't sleep, it was a nap, right? But I'm so glad because I didn't get a seatmate, so I had the row to myself, so I was able to stretch my legs, etc. And then we got to South Africa. I had a what time did we get there? I think we got there like at 9, and I left at 2, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. I had like almost a 5 hour layover. I would say 4.5 layover. So that was nice. I walked around the airport a little bit. I think I showed you guys bits and pieces of that. And then went to the lounge, and I tried out a new lounge, guys, by the way, in Johannesburg. Usually when I go to Johannesburg or I'm flying through Johannesburg, I will just use Aspire Lounge. But I consulted my very trusted chat GPT. Guys, I'm trying to have some tea here to wake me up. Very trusted chat GPT, and they mentioned another one called Bidvest, and you should check it out, guys. It's not as fancy as Aspire, like in terms of aesthetics, but it was so spacious. There was no scrambling for seats. You know the way sometimes when you go to airport lounges, you're scrambling for seats. No, there was so much space. They had quiet corners, quiet spots. Like I loved it so much. And the food, at first you'd think like it's presenting like almost like it's not aesthetic, but it was really good, like home cooked meals. So I enjoyed that. And then finally boarded my flight to Maputo. That one was super quick. It was an hour. However, there was a huge delay to leave Johannesburg. So by the time I got here, it was, what time did I land? I think maybe can I remember? My goodness, my brain is screwed. I think I got here at 3 or 3:30. Yeah, because we left at maybe 2:30. Yeah. So I got in at around 3:30 because it was an hour flight. And guys, I think did I get that clip? Flying into Maputo from Johannesburg, like that angle. Oh, gorgeous. What? Let me tell you, oh my God, it's beautiful. This amazing. It's just amazing, beautiful. Anyway, so I got in, but that's where the drama started. Immigration was smooth. My luggage got here. Thank you, God. I actually saw my suitcase being loaded onto the thing they used to, bring the suitcases to the airport terminal. I saw it being loaded from the plane, so I knew it had arrived. So that, thank you, Jesus, that it had arrived because I didn't even have like a carry on. Anyway, went through immigration. Immigration was fine. As a Kenyan, you do not need a visa to Mozambique. So all they needed to know is my address, where I'll stay. They didn't even ask for how long, honestly. They just stamped me in. I didn't even check how long they stamped me in for, but yeah, they just stamped me in, and that was quick. But then now after that, the company that was going to pick me up from the airport to the hotel, they never showed. And these people mostly speak Portuguese. I didn't even have a number I could call. So I had to get myself a SIM card, which was great. And so that took a little bit of time. And I got a SIM card for the week. I don't know whether I should share with you this information, guys, but let me just share just in case you ever need it. So I got a SIM card. I think I paid 1,500 MT, which is like metrical, which is what the currency here, which translates to about 3,000 and something Kenya shillings. So with that, I got unlimited talk time, unlimited text messages, and 10 GB of data. So with that, I was able to, just try and figure out and troubleshoot because I couldn't see my driver. So anyway, guys, long story short, I ended up staying at the airport for almost 2 hours. I think I left like at 5 or 5:30, having landed at 3 o'clock because of that drama. So I still didn't find a driver. And because it's a new country and I'm alone, I didn't want to take chances and use just like a local taxi on the street because they don't even have Uber here, guys. So what I did is I called the hotel to come and ask them to give me or offer me an airport transfer service, which they did. They were kind enough, and I really wish I had done that earlier because I had actually seen the Radisson shuttle before. So, and they had left because I was thinking that my driver is on his way. So, lesson learned. Next time, that's why I love staying at the Radisson or any reputable hotel. Next time I stay with them, I'm just gonna book a transfer with them. I'm not even gonna hassle. I'm just gonna do that. Anyway, so they had to send a new driver to come collect me or to pick me up from the airport. But the thing is, it was rush hour, so there was lots of traffic. What? So he took a little bit of time to get to me to the airport, but as soon as he did, he was really nice, and we were on our way to the hotel. The hotel is like, I would say 20 minutes from the airport, but the traffic. Because now, by the time it was also picking me up, the traffic was still there. We had to use we call them panya roads, like shortcuts to find our way. Yeah. My first impressions of Maputo, I love it. I love it so much, other than the traffic. The traffic, do not underestimate the traffic during rush hour. If you're coming to Maputo and you have to maybe go to the airport during rush hour, just plan for a minimum an hour for sure. And so the city to me feels very typically Southern Africa. It feels like a mix of, it reminds me so much of, I would say Malawi, but a slightly more developed Malawi and with a mix of Zambia. So like the buildings remind me of Malawi a little bit, but then the wide roads remind me of Zambia a little bit. Just a mix of Malawi and, wait, I think I took some notes, guys. Let me take my phone. I took some notes. Yeah, just Malawi, Zambia, and a little bit of Mombasa. I guess because of the coastal feel, like with a touch of Mombasa. It reminds me so much of that. And the people are really nice. What else have I noticed so far? The sun sets really early. By 5:30, the driver picked me up at 5. By 5:30, the sun was going down. By 6 o'clock, it was dark. So I guess that's why it reminds me of Zambia, because Zambia also does that. I think when they're approaching their winters, I'm not very conversant with that, but yeah. So I got into Radisson. It's really nice. I think I only managed to do a room tour for you guys, even with my fatigue. So I'll let you guys watch the room tour and then I'll pick you guys right back. What do you guys think of the room? The room is really, really nice. It's separate from the main Radisson. Actually, when you come into Radisson, there's the main building, and then they have like towers with apartments. So I'm guessing this was, I think, a studio. That's all they had. So it's in a separate complex, but it's still managed by Radisson Blue. So yeah. So yeah, so I came in last night. As I said, I was super, super tired because I had not slept for more than 24 for more than 24 hours. That was crazy. It's also very interesting that, just traveling through Africa can be that crazy. It felt like I was traveling to Europe. No, guys, I've not left the continent. I'm still here. Anyway, so, and then when I got in, I got room service because when I thought my flight is gonna land at 3, I'll come check in and still have time to go and explore. I was wrong. So by the time I got in, I couldn't do nothing than to shower, talk to my people, and eat some food and go to bed. So I got pumpkin soup, which was so good. God, the food here is amazing. And I also got peri peri prawns, or were they shrimps? Prawns in some garlicky butter sauce. Gosh, guys, I'll be thinking about that sauce for a very long time. It was really good. It was really good. So I ate that and I went to bed and I blacked out. So they had also mentioned that they were working on I don't know what they were working on, like their I have no idea, but it was affecting the power, like electricity. So the electricity was going to go off from 1 in the morning to 5 in the morning. So I guess that's actually why I woke up, because the room was completely dark. But then at some point in the night when I woke up, the corridor lights were on. So I'm guessing those were the emergency lights, so that the room is not completely dark. But usually I like my room completely dark. So that had worried me a little bit, guys. But where are you guys? But I'm so glad I had brought my door wedge, because I was like, let me show you. So I got this little thing from Amazon. It's called a doorstop alarm. Traveling as a woman alone, because today, or rather yesterday I was alone. Today I'll be meeting my colleague, but traveling as a woman alone can be really scary. So I got this. I've had it for a while. Sometimes I carry it, sometimes I forget, but I'm so glad I was able to bring it. So I put it in the door. It's a door stopper which has an alarm. So if somebody tries to open the door, then it rings, or it sounds the alarm. So yeah, if you like it, let me know. I'll leave a link in the description box. So anyway, so I put the door stopper because I was like, this is sounding a little sketchy, because why wouldn't there be electricity? But anyway, it didn't affect me. I slept. I was safe through the night. And yeah, and I woke up this morning and it was fantastic. So anyway, the plan for the day is my colleague is getting in today in the afternoon. I'll be meeting her at the airport in the evening. So I want to change, go to breakfast. Breakfast ends at 10:30 and it's 9:30 now. So yeah, so I need to go leave for breakfast right away. So I'll bring you guys for breakfast and then come back, check out of the hotel, because I think checkout is at 12 p.m. And then I'll leave my suitcases with them here and go and explore maybe for 2 hours. Yeah, so okay, so here's the deal. I'll change now, go for breakfast, come back maybe at 11:30, shower, check out, leave my suitcases with them, and then I'll go to the mall. Also, there's a mall called Baia Mall. I want to go and see what's up, and then be back to the hotel by 3 p.m. so that I can be able to then go to the airport and get to the airport by 4 p.m., meet my colleague, and then fly to Beira. So I still have quite a busy day. So, as I said, I'll try my best to bring you along for most of the day or the week even, but I don't want to promise anything. But yeah, officially welcome to my Mozambique vlog, guys. Woo!
Guys, this is how I'm dressed for breakfast. I don't even know whether you guys can hear me because I'm recording without the mic. But anyway, this is how I'm looking. My outfit for breakfast. I got this dress from LC by Kiki. I really like it. I think it's so cute and coastal. So yeah, so let's head out. And it's linen, so it's really breathable. I feel so light. Yeah, so let's head out for breakfast. I'm just gonna wear my flip-flops, guys. Nothing serious because I come back to shower and dress up for the day. All right? Okay, let's go. Guys, it's time to check out. It's 12 o'clock and I am checking out now because I have another flight to catch, and I'm meeting my colleague at the airport at 4 p.m. because our flight is at 6 p.m. to Beira, to another city. So my checkout time was 12 p.m. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna check out, leave my luggage here, and then go explore a little bit. I want to go to the mall and then come back and grab my taxi to the airport at 3 o'clock since I have some time. So let me quickly show you my outfit of the day. So outfit check. I'm just wearing this loose linen white shirt and some some floral pants with some white sneakers and my versatile bag. So I just wanted to dress light but good enough to go to the airport. I could have probably done with sandals, but since I'm heading to the airport right after, I think sneakers are the best. So I hope it's not gonna be too hot. But I have my sunglasses and I have my African princess fan in the bag. I'll also bring a bottle of water so that I stay cool, because nobody wants to go to the airport, you know, sweaty, right? Yeah, so I'm all packed. Let me show you my luggage. I'm all packed. There's my suitcase. So I'm gonna leave this at the reception, go explore, and then come back, pick it up. So let's go see Maputo, guys.
few days later, many days later actually, and I'm in a different room. It looks very similar to the one that I had in Maputo, but it's been a long week. Today is actually Friday. I think the last time I talked to you was Tuesday when I was at the mall having lunch. After that, I went to the airport, went to meet my friend, or well, my colleague. Guys, I'm vlogging with my phone because my camera is inside my suitcase. Well, is it inside my suitcase? It's inside my bag, and I just checked in and they haven't brought my bags yet. So I'm waiting for that. So I decided to talk to you guys. So anyway, as I was saying, on Tuesday, I left you guys off at Baia Mall after my lunch at Mag and Bean. And then after that, I went to the airport, took a flight to another city called Beira, which is about an hour and 40 minutes flight, right? And if you drive, you can drive there. Hold on, guys. My luggage is here. Where do I place you guys? Let me place you guys somewhere. Let me place you guys over there. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah.
So, did you request a drop off for tomorrow?
Yes.
7:30, right?
Yes, 7:30 promptly. I don't want to be late. On Tuesday, it was kind of late.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Later.
Sorry, guys. My bags are here. Anyway, so where was I? Let me talk to you guys. Recording with my phone is tricky, and I didn't bring my tripod. So I'll place you guys there. So anyway, where was I? So as I was saying, we went to Beira, which is about an hour and 40 minutes away from Maputo. We took a flight. That's a flight, but you can drive there. But it was like, from what I saw, it was like 17 hours drive. So we arrived Beira really late, and then stayed at this really cute hotel called Sena Hotel. I'll insert some clips here, and yeah, I stayed over, and then the following day took a drive to another place called Buzi. Guys, the roads were insanely terrible. I don't even know what to say. I'll try and place some photos here for you guys to see, but the roads were really bad. That was a difficult day. It was a really difficult drive, but we made it. So we spent the day around Buzi and the environs, just walking. As I mentioned, this was a work trip. Then after that, we drove another 2 hours or 2.5 hours to another city called Nhamatanda, and we spent the night at another hotel called, I think it was called Garden Hotel, and then woke up. So at this point, it's on what, Wednesday night. So Tuesday night we spent in Beira. Tuesday night spent in Beira at the Sena Hotel. Wednesday night spent the night in Nhamatanda at Garden Hotel. And then Wednesday walked in Nhamatanda, then drove back 3 hours to Beira, and then stayed again Thursday night at Sena Hotel. And then that's last night. And then now this morning, woke up and flew back to Maputo. Do you guys get it? Do you get it? It's been a crazy trip. Like the entire trip, I've not spent more than one night in one hotel. This will be the first time I'm spending 2 nights in Radisson. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, just crazy because I got here on Monday. So Monday night I spent in Maputo, Radisson Hotel Maputo. Tuesday night I spent at Beira, Sena Hotel in Beira. Wednesday night I spent the night in Nhamatanda, Garden Hotel Nhamatanda. Then went back Thursday night, went back to Beira, spent it at Sena Hotel at Beira. And then today, Friday night, I'm spending the night in Maputo Radisson. And then tomorrow morning, Saturday, is my flight back home. So excited. I can't wait to go back home. But guys, it's been an amazing stay. I've been able to just being able to go to Buzi, Nhamatanda, we've been able to see the countryside, really like the real essence of Madagascar. I would say they have a really huge country. I didn't even think Madagascar is this. Oh, Mozambique, guys. What the hell? What the hell? What am I talking about? My head is fried. I'm tired. I'm in Mozambique, not in Madagascar, okay? Anyway, what I was gonna say is that this country is really big and the people are nice. However, communication has been a problem because obviously they speak Portuguese. And I mean, I've learned one word, obrigada, which means that thank you. And but other than that, it's really, really beautiful. They have a really long coastline, so especially the takeoffs and the landings have been amazing. Just breathtaking, seeing the beach and the ocean. It's just been beautiful. But as we went into like Beira and Buzi side, we noticed that they're really hit plenty of times with the cyclone rains, and so they have lots of floods and stuff like that. And anyway, so that's why I'm here, because I'm very happy that my 9 to 5 job allows me to actually literally save lives. So how cool is that? So anyway, it's the end of our mission. We finished the trip. We are happy, my colleagues are happy, and so we want to wind down a little bit. So it's around almost 3 o'clock on Friday, and my colleague is also staying here with me. She's also leaving tomorrow morning. So we were thinking, because it's Friday afternoon, we want to go and just unwind. There's a beach club right opposite Radisson. I think it's called Southside or something like that. So we're gonna go there, have like a cold beverage and a little snacky snack. And then another colleague of ours from a different company said that okay, a different company, but we work together. They said, and they live, she lives here in Mozambique. She said there's an Italian restaurant right next to the beach club that serves some great seafood. So we're gonna walk there to go have dinner later on. So for now, we want to have like a little sundowner by the beach, although I don't think we'll see the sun go down on this side because this is east. But anyway, go enjoy by the beach and then have pasta in this Italian restaurant also by the beach, but just walking distance next to each other, and have a perfect evening before I have to check out tomorrow and head back to the airport and go back home. What I can say is that this country has really pleasantly surprised me. I'll say that. The people are nice, but the communication in Portuguese has been a little bit over challenge, but we thank God for Google Translate. The thing that has surprised me the most is how much the country is expensive. This country is super expensive, and I thought maybe my first interaction here at Radisson, I thought it's just expensive because of the hotel when I got here. But then I realized, no, even going into the countryside, the country is expensive. It's expensive. The food especially is really expensive. And so that way I've not even been able to enjoy the seafood properly because it's really damn expensive. I don't think I've spent less than $20 on a plate of food so far. And we've not been eating in necessarily just the fancy places. We've also tried eating local. However, that said, the food has been delicioso. It has been amazing. I've not had a bad plate of food. So amazing guys. So come along, I'll bring you guys along to the beach and then just have a nice wind down as we wrap up our Mozambique trip in Maputo. Okay. Nice, eh? Did I do good? I did good.
time to go home. Nairobi, here I come. Anyway, guys, I have come to the end of my trip. Had an amazing time. And so I'm just finding my flight, my gates. I'm at gate 12, but we're still not boarding, so still have some time. But the views at OR Tambo in Johannesburg, amazing. Just look at this. That's a beautiful bird by Air Mauritius. So gorgeous. Guys, I found my gate and I'm a little early. I actually went to the lounge. So I don't know whether you guys remember at the start of the video when I landed in Johannesburg, I went to the lounge called Bidvest, but this time I went to Aspire. I didn't record anything. Aspire is what I would usually go to, where I would usually go to. It's so good. I had lunch, I had fruits and desserts because I feel like I'm catching a cold, so I really wanted some fruits. So I enjoyed some fruits, but then I was panicking a little bit because the screens were not updating our flight, so I decided to come, but they're not boarding yet, so I'm just waiting. But I'm excited to go back home. I've enjoyed myself. I really enjoyed Mozambique, honestly speaking. The food was great. Yesterday was amazing. With the drinks at the beach and then dinner at Maritimo by the beach. So yeah, would I go back to Mozambique? I would, but I don't know whether I'd go back as a tourist because of the prices. But I think I will do another short video to just talk about if you want to go, like tips and tricks, or tips if you want to travel to Mozambique, what to do, which app to get, how to move around, etc. So I'll do a separate video. Maybe actually this is the video that I'll do next week, but for now, so I'm just gonna sit here and wait for my flight to board and head to Nairobi. I really miss my house, my bed, Angel, so I can't wait. Yeah, but I'm here watching planes. It's so beautiful. It's a beautiful day in South Africa today. Let me show you guys. Look how beautiful it is. I hope the audio is clear because I'm shooting, or I'm filming with my phone today because I packed away my camera. Yeah, so beautiful. I have never flown Singapore Airlines and it looks so cool. I think they were loading the food. Yeah, you guys, let me wait and...
Welcome to OR Tambo International Airport. Your safety remains our top priority. Please signal.
Actually, guys, my flight has started boarding. I don't know whether you guys can see. Let me show you right there behind me. That's my flight boarding. So, gotta go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you've watched up to this far. And I think I'll see you guys next week. Bye.